Hello everyone, I'm Dan and welcome to another episode of the Barcelona Rebuild FM21 Beta save here on Reesy FC. And before we do get underway on today's episode, I'd like to say thank you. The numbers have been amazing, more than I could imagine for the first two episodes. The subs have gone up quite a lot over the last couple of days, which of course is kind of expected to have a peak in views. I expect they will drop off because the game is fresh and new out and people want to see what it's all about. But it's been a great start and hopefully a few of the new viewers will stick with us, but I'll finish with all that there and let's get into the game. So we've had a couple of really good wins since you was last with us, but our form has taken a bit of a dip and we've lost a few more players to injuries. Let's show you first of all how we've been getting on, and if we nip straight across to the schedule, you was with us for Slavia Prague in the Champions League where we won 3-0, good performance there. We then went to we was at home, which I think is Osasuna. We won 6-0. It was a fantastic victory. Ansu Fati getting on the score sheet. Barbosa scoring another couple of goals on his second appearance for us. So that was 5 goals in 2 games. Of course, you didn't see him in a Champions League game because he isn't registered for that squad because he signed too late. Dembele also got on the score sheet along with Frankie Dion. We then played Leipzig, and if you did see my Twitter, this is where it gets really annoying. The game actually errored on me after we played Leipzig. We actually won 5-0, had no injuries. It was great. We went to play the Valencia game. The game crashed, really annoying. And I normally save after every game. And annoyingly, I didn't do that. So we had to replay that. Fortunately, we won 2-0. But we lost Lionel Messi for a couple of months. Yes, not good. And then since then, it's no coincidence as well. After losing Messi, there's the confirmation, Messi's injury. Does it tell you what he got? No. Just an injured icon. We then went away to Valencia. A very tricky game. They started very well. They're top of La Liga at this stage. And we was 2-0 up and we was cruising that game. Absolutely cruising. And we just got complacent. We lost 3-2. Really frustrating because that would have been a fantastic win. And then the same thing happened against Paris Saint-Germain, didn't it? 2-0 up cruising. They equalised. They pulled one back just before half-time. Literally in the 45th minute. And it was all downhill from there afterwards. They didn't really bother us much until the last, it was quite late on in the game. Not a lot of highlights. And then they bagged 2 late winners, Neymar and Mbappe of all people. Both of them two, of course, were going to score goals. And they did. And today we take on Real Betis. Needing to put a little end to this bad run of form. Note, we are scoring crazy amounts of goals. We went for a huge run of games without actually conceding. 6 games, and then we conceded 6 in 2 games, albeit yes against 2 very good teams, but the fact we was winning 2-0 in both of them, I'm a little bit concerned with that. Hopefully we can put that right against Real Betis today. But let's take a look at La Liga and at the Champions League Group C. La Liga, we're currently sitting 9th, so not great at all actually. Look, we are already 7 points behind Real Madrid, who are top, albeit we do have a game in hand. But it isn't ideal when you look at that and you see Barcelona sitting in 9th after 7 games. So we do need to sort out that form. The form. Just stop leaking, stop getting complacent when we're winning. We need to sort that out and then we will be absolutely fine, I can imagine, because we're scoring goals left, right and centre. We've got the best goal difference in the league. 4 better off than Real Madrid. Just got to stop them silly, complacent attitudes they seem to have going on. In the Champions League as well, look, we would have had 9 points. PSG would have had 4 points, so we'd be pretty much home and dry, 5 points clear of Leipzig if we would have won that game and held out, but we didn't. Very disappointing indeed, because we've got to remember, we've got to go away to Paris Saint-Germain as well. Now, we've lost the game at home, which is very annoying indeed. So the Champions League group, the place in the next round of the Champions League could be in jeopardy because Leipzig are a good team. I know we did beat them 5-0, but technically 2-0 because that was the game that erred. It's all to play for, isn't it, in this group? We've got to be very, very careful indeed. But enough of that. Let's head across and show you the medical centre. Let's show you the players that are out. Lionel Messi. These are the 3 major injuries. Lionel Messi, torn hamstring, 5 to 8 weeks left of his injuries. Very disappointing, around 2 months there. To Stricken, torn knee ligaments. He's back in about a month. Between 12 days to a month, probably a bit longer than the 12 days I could imagine because he's got to get match fit again and whatnot. Anyway, Fati's also out with shin splints. He got injured a couple of games ago, which was rather frustrating. We've got to keep an eye on these guys, Griezmann, Elena and Coutinho as well. Just come back, but they're doing okay since coming back from injury, which is good news indeed. Let's head across then to today's match against Real Betis. It is a big game. Here's the team we're selected. Here is Neto in goal, Lenglet, Laporte, Piqué, Dest, Busquets in the half-back role. I said it right this time. Pjanic, De Jong, Pedri, Dembele and Gabriel Barbosa up top. We cannot not play Barbosa. My assistant always wants me to play Griezmann. How can I not play Barbosa when he scored 5 goals in 2 games in the league? So we are going to actually have a look at the opposition here. Are they recommending stuff? Let's ask the assistant. I actually trust my assistant with the opposition tactics. Don't know this is the problem. I don't really know too much about the opposition over in Spain, to be honest with you. He looks a very good player, Stricken. 39 years old and he's got them stats. Not bad, eh? So what we will do, put him on his weak foot. We are actually just going to stick to him. There's no point pressing him. We'll stick tight to him and just don't let him do anything with the ball. And I think we should be alright there. We won't do anything with the fullbacks. They're playing the 4-2-3-1, so they shouldn't be joining the attack as much, but we will keep an eye on them, of course. So we will submit this. We're happy with that, and we'll go over to today's game. So the lovely team sheets. I love that. So we're going to tell them. We're going to thrash our arms around a little bit. Maybe not. It's probably not the best idea, is it? Hands on hips, hands in pockets. Still trying to get used to all these. Let's give the fans a performance they're expecting of us. Didn't get much of a reaction. That hopefully they'll do their talking on the pitch, the boys. So we're underway here. It is a big game. We need to win this. We need to bounce back. Absolutely we do, because it's very poor. We're playing good football still. We're creating a lot of good chances. Just conceding stupid goals when we're leading. It is really annoying. Corner cleared away here. 12 minutes gone already. Dembele picks up the ball deep. Trotting really slowly over there, isn't he? Here is Dembele. Laporte pings one, looking for someone out wide. No one was actually out there. Bravo clears. I wonder if that's Claudio Bravo. I didn't actually look. Dembele on the ball, back to Sergio Busquets, puts a lovely ball over the top to Pedri. Pedri, look at, we're still doing that thing as well, where we are meant to be doing short passing. I have had a look at the player traits and whatnot. There's a lovely goal there, great finish from Pjanic. FM Stinger actually said to me about that. I asked him about that on his stream. He said, look at the player traits, see if you've got players that will be looking to play killer balls and whatnot. The player traits aren't that at all, so I don't know why we are pinging them about. It's not playing ball-playing defenders either. So I don't know why we are opting. I don't mind it now and again, but a lot of the time we are playing long balls, and it is rather weird. We're 1-0 up here though. Good goal from Pjanic, good finish, and it is 1-0 Barcelona after just 20 minutes now. We will be up to third in the table if it does stay like this. Real Madrid will be 4 points behind them. Obviously, I think this is our game in hand on them, because they have played one more, unless they're playing later in the day. Half an hour gone though. We haven't actually shouted at the boys. We'll demand more from them. And there was going to be a corner. Oh, maybe it's a throw-in. Throwing in. Pjanic gets his head to it. Rodriguez picks the ball up. Come on, boys. Don't concede here. William. Back to Bartra. Into Stricken. 39 years old. And he's pinging balls, well, not very well. Barbosa's in here. Can he get past his man? He needs a bit of support. And Dembele's there to give him some backup. Dembele out wide to Dest, who we've opted for ahead of Sergi Roberto. Good ball in. Cleared away. And Stricken has the ball now, looking to break for Real Betis. He's doing quite well here. He's an old man. What are we doing? Don't let him do that to you. Who is that there? That's a good ball in. It's a good header. What poor defending was that? And he shot. I can't even click on him. And did you see the way he just threw his arm, like in disbelief that we conceded that? Well, you didn't close down a 39-year-old old man. He's just gone past you with his Zimmer frame. Absolutely ridiculous. Lovely ball in. Good header as well. Terrible defending from us. The defence is. I'm very concerned about our defence. It's certainly someone we do need to improve. Of course, we brought Laporte in. He's a good player, but him and PK at the minute aren't working that well together. I don't know what it. Look, we went for about 6 games without conceding a goal, but I don't know. Some of the highlights I don't look right. Barbosa's in. Barbosa's going to score. I think he was offside. I think this is going to be ruled out. It doesn't look like it is. 7th goal of the season for Gabriel Barbosa. And at least we have come back nicely after conceding the goal against Betis. Good run from Dembele. Is he onside? I still think he's offside. We'll take it though. He just looked offside to me. He looked ahead. He looked like he was behind the defender. Here we go. Let's have another look. I don't like looking at it loads of times. I still think he's offside. I can't believe that hasn't been ruled out by VAR, but we are at half-time. We are 2-1 up. Betis, Real Betis are having a lot of chances. Look, 9 shots to our 7. That is, and a lot more possession than us. That is very odd for us indeed. What we are going to do, I mean, I've tried to get them to play a bit quicker recently. We are going to go back to a low tempo and much shorter passing. because maybe it works better for us when we are doing slow build-up play things. We're not going to make any changes at half-time. Everyone's fitness, we've got to keep an eye on it, really. We've had a couple of games this week. We haven't got many players fit. This is pretty much it. We can just about fill a squad, so we have got to be careful of our players. We are going to tell the boys, don't think the job's done, because, we thought the job's done loads of times in the last few games, and we've lost both of them where we have been leading. So here we go, looking like Sergio Aguero. This moves too quickly. I'm still not keen on this dugout. I liked it at first, but look, a lot is happening. Apparently, Dembele's picked up a knock. We'll see what happens here before we take him off and see the extent of that injury. Cleared up the field here. Here's Mandy on the ball, goes back to the keeper. Looking for a mistake here. Come on, boys. Keep pressing him, Barbosa. Bravo. Enough taking chances, playing it around at the back here. Bartra out wide here to Jacquin. Right, come on, boys. We've got to get on him. He puts a lovely ball through again. Just too much on it. Neto has the ball. We're still in the 62nd minute. Rolls it out to Laporte. Laporte into De Jong. And De Jong has gone to sleep. The ball's in the box. Great opportunity. Jacquin's in. And the 39-year-old old man has scored. But that was very weird. It just seemed to stick on the line after it hit the post. The net moved, which indicated it went into me. But apparently not. We are really playing poorly in this game for sure. We are going to look at this Dembele injury. Does it tell us what it is? Potential thigh injury. These blimmin' injuries, I tell you. Griezmann to go out there, really? I mean, we'll put him as an inside forward, attacking inside forward, I think. He can cut in. What is he? Left-footed, so that could work. Pedri out there, maybe. How's Pedri doing out there? This keeps doing this, and it's really annoying. Pedri has got a 6.8 rating. Not doing too bad out there. We might bring Coutinho on for De Jong. He seemed to be asleep a minute ago, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to give the team talk. We have faith in you, boys. Come on, make a difference. We are going to go attacking because we need to win the game. I know it's 2-1, but they're having a lot of chances. I want us to try and get another goal for sure. Busquets is going to man mark somebody as well. Come on, boys. XG is 1.85. We need another goal, boys. Come on, 3-1 is better than 2-1 for sure. Keep up our good goal scoring form. 5 minutes remaining. We do have a throw in. Come on, boys. Pjanic on the ball. Controls that really nicely. Back out to Lenglet. It's gone to the corner. Good ball in. Keeper is there. Here we go. They're going to counter-attack, aren't they? Now we've gone attacking. Come on, boys. Well, I was about to shout at them to demand more. PK into Pjanic. We've got players forward here. Griezmann surely got to score. Griezmann's through. And Bravo saves comfortably, really. Griezmann should have done a lot better there for me. 4 minutes remaining. And they're playing with more creativity, apparently. We're getting a lot more information, aren't we? I know we got that before, but I think with this dugout thing, I feel like I'm just reading a lot more rather than concentrating mainly on the match engine. So it's a little bit distracting, the whole dugout thing. Here's Tello coming forward. Come on, boys. Just take him out, Dest. He doesn't take him out. Tello doing very well. Jacquin with the ball now. Picks out... Well, he goes back to Grodero into Rodriguez. Come on, boys. Atletico Madrid have 1-0 up in their game. We're currently... is it a penalty? No, it's a good challenge by Lenglet. Here's Pedri, who just pings it into Rosed. Very strangely indeed. We are going to have another little look. I think we should play Sergio Roberto, shall we? I mean, it's quite late to do that. Maybe I should have put De Jong there. We can put Roberto on for Busquets. That's fine. We are actually going to go a bit more cautious, I think. I think that's wise considering... it is 2-1. We didn't manage to get that third goal. Confirm them changes. Hopefully we can hold on here. Come on, boys. Nothing stupid. It'll be big for our test of character, really, if we do actually win this after they equalised just before half time. And there we go. There's confirmation. It's a win in the league. We're back to winning ways, which is fantastic. We're going to tell them it's a good win. I'd like it to have been a bigger win. Fortunately, it wasn't. So as it stands here, we are 7th in the league, 16 points. We're 4 points behind Real Madrid. Unfortunately, it'd be nice for that to take us up into the top 4 or 5, wouldn't it? But, we're still only 3 points behind Valencia. It's still very early days. 4 points behind Real Madrid. There's still about 30. There is still 30 games to go, so we can't be too disheartened with that. And of course, we're only going to get better and better as the season goes on and they get more familiar to me. I can make tweaks and I get more familiar with them. So it can only get better from here, surely. Hope it does anyway, because we can't be finishing 7th in La Liga. So Dembele got injured. He's only out for 5 days, so not too bad. We haven't got a game for a couple of weeks. Absolutely. Levante in about Levante in 2 weeks' time, so he's got time to recover for that. Let's head across to the schedule and have a look at which game to bring you fine, lovely people back for. I mean, maybe we should speed it up a little bit if we want to get a couple of seasons in before the full version of the game. So we'll play past these 3 Champions League games. Hopefully we'll be through in the Champions League, and maybe we'll come back for I'll tell you what, we've got a Super Cup semi-final there against Real Madrid. Should we bring you back for that one? I think we'll bring you back for that one. And it'll be the Champions League window, the transfer window as well in January. So hopefully we can do a bit of business there as well, and you can see some activity. So we'll take you to the Super Cup semi-final against Real Madrid. But guys, if you did enjoy that, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, hit the little bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Hopefully when you come back, we'll be challenging, and we'll be in the top 2 maybe, very close to Valencia and Real Madrid challenging for the La Liga title. And hopefully we'll be through in the Champions League to the knockout rounds as well. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time here on Reesy FC.